You're listening to WMXV St. Joseph, Tennessee, W286DV 105.1 FM, Florence, Alabama, and WARB 700 AM, W290DG 105.9 Dothan, Alabama.
I'm Ray Harris, and here's the latest from the Black Information Network. The death of more hostages in Gaza is prompting a mass anti-government demonstration in Israel. A nationwide strike has begun, with the country's biggest union vowing to shut down the economy in a furious push for the government to agree to a ceasefire deal following the deaths of 6 hostages taken during a Hamas October 7th terror attack. University of Houston researchers are working on a fentanyl vaccine. The Dallas Morning News reports the vaccine is already set to go to clinical trials by next year. The vaccine aims to block fentanyl from entering the brain and causing an overdose. And that's the latest. I'm Ray Harris on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
A moment in Black history. In 1738, a group of newly freed men and women founded Garcia Real de Santa Teresa de Mose, the first legally sanctioned free Black town in the present-day United States. That was your moment in Black history.
You are in the mix with the station that loves you really strongly and makes you feel the love. 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shoals.
Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM, and WKAX 1500 AM. The current temp, 78 degrees. The forecast for this afternoon, partly cloudy with a light breeze, and the temp, 87. Then this evening, some clouds here and there, and somewhat breezy. Temperature around 74. Overnight, cloudy with a light breeze. The temp, 66 degrees. Tomorrow, plenty of clouds with a slight chance of evening thunderstorms. Temperature, 87. We are the Knox Media Group, Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. Bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
Happy Monday morning. Afternoon,
hey, everybody.
Welcome to 105.1.
The music muscle of the shows.
All right, guys, we got a great show. We had a great weekend, so make sure you keep it locked in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows.
And keep vibing with 105.9 Dothan, Alabama.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. If you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're rolling up. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe, and if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have no go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together. We're gonna polish up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. No. We're moving, we're grooving. We're moving, yeah. We're grooving. Moving, go. Ain't no stopping us now. On the move, I know we love you. Ain't no stopping us now. Love you. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh no, I'm on the move. I really got that groove. I know, we've got the groove. No need in trying, no, 'cause I ain't buying. No, don't try to stop us, no. Got the groove. I really got that groove. No need in denying, well, I ain't lying. I know. It's been far too long, well. Ain't no stopping us. It's been far too long, y'all. Just doing me while I get in line. We're leaving the negative people way behind. Cause it ain't no. Please. Don't make me stop. See, I don't know where we're going or where we're gonna end up. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying over and over. Yeah. I said it ain't no stopping. No. See, it ain't no way. We won't kind of polish up. Keep us down. See, our time has finally came around. So we're on the move. We really got to move. We're moving straight up. We got it. On the move. We really got to move.
Hey, you tune in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows.
And vibing with 105.9, Dalton, Alabama.
All right, guys, we're back. And Mona, we had a great weekend. I want to thank everybody for coming out to our 3rd annual gospel. Really, I was sitting there thinking about it. It was actually 4 years. The first year we did not call it a birthday celebration.
Okay.
It was actually in honor of WKEX. So I was sitting there last night thinking it's actually been going on for 4 years, but I guess the name actually 3. So we want to thank everybody who came out last night. We want to thank everyone who supported, everyone that helped us make this event a success.
It was a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. I just thank the community for coming out last night. It was a lot of people there. The rain started. I was like, oh my goodness, is it gonna?
I know when the bottom fell out, I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah, because we don't have to have but a drizzle. So
they could sprinkle and they'll be like, oh, it's raining.
So I thank everybody for coming to Florence. We even had somebody from Dothan at the show last night.
Okay, that's amazing.
So want to thank them also. So it was a great event.
It was. We had people from Dothan, Mississippi.
We had a couple that traveled the farthest. They traveled from Texas.
Okay.
So we had a great response.
The little boy was from Georgia.
Yes. So we had people from everywhere. That was actually, I know it was Labor Day. It is Labor Day. Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
So we know we had people here celebrating time with their family. We want to thank everyone for helping make this a success. I want to thank the Carpet Store. I want to thank Pilgrim's Pride. I want to thank Lister Hill Credit Union. I also want to thank Service Master, TNT Fireworks, the City of Florence Schools. Want to thank Crossroads. We had so many people. Thank Mr. and Pastor Knox and Sister Knox for buying different things to make sure the community, we were able to give away things. I mean, it was so nice. Anyone that came, they left with something.
Yeah. And if you didn't leave with something, it was your fault.
It was because you didn't want to. Mm-hmm. I want to thank Yummies. So make sure you go over and see them at Yummies. And what's the address over there?
324 South Montgomery Street, Sheffield, Alabama.
So thank you, because everything was just so nice. I can't say enough of it. So thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for supporting Knox Media Group. Continue to support us. And if you would like to be one of our sponsors on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis, you can call us here at the station at 256-712-2887 and be one of our sponsors. I had a couple of people walk up to us last night and say, you know what, y'all do so much in the community. I want to be a part of it too. So I thank you for doing that. So we'll be getting packages out to those people. But if you too want to be one of our sponsors, you can call us at 256-712-2887.
We got a lot of good feedback.
Yeah. And the weather was, like I said, until the bottom fell out, I was like, oh my goodness. But it makes up for it today. Over in Dothan, it's 94 degrees and the humidity is at 42%. So you know what? It's hot.
Well, in Florence, it's 91 degrees and the humidity is 44%.
Oh, gosh. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty hot this week. I was on the elevator with a guy yesterday. He was like, well, it's fall. So I'm like, I don't know where fall you at, but it's going to be hot.
We still have summer weather, but, normally when that fair come around, it usually either rain or get cold.
Yeah, so the fair will actually be in Florence, in the shows area. I won't say Florence, in Muscle Shows. In the shows area on next week, starting on Monday. So make sure you get your kids out and have fun. Knox Media Group, we will be there one of the nights for that. But it looks like Dothan's going to be 92 on tomorrow, partly cloudy. On Wednesday, they might get some rain Wednesday.
Okay.
It's going to be 88 degrees. It's going to be thunderstorms on Thursday and Friday and Saturday. So looking like y'all going to start getting rain over in Dothan come Wednesday.
Well, we are going to get rain in Florence Thursday and Friday.
This is as Mona Faber allegedly, because things do change, but
according to the weatherman.
Yeah, so make sure you stay, as you're out and about, make sure you stay hydrated, make sure you're drinking lots of fluids, because there's so many people that's not taking care of themselves and not being hydrated. So make sure you're doing that. Okay. It was football. It's football season.
Okay.
And I was sitting here this weekend. You know, the pastor on Friday stated he was telling everybody that Alabama A&M played Auburn.
Right.
And he was hoping it was going to be Alabama A&M was going to.
He wanted a blowout. That's what he said. He wanted a blowout.
Well, he got a blowout. It may not have been in the favor he wanted, but the score was 73-3.
70. It was what? 30.
73.
73
to 3. So all they did was make a field goal.
So in the history of football, have anybody made that many points before?
I don't know, but that was like
73-3.
But
that's why they wanted to play them.
But this is my thing. You pay $525,000 to play a school.
So A&M paid.
No.
Auburn played.
Auburn paid Alabama
so they could blow them out.
$525,000 to play them.
That made them look good, I guess.
And then they gave away 500 complimentary tickets. And they also gave the band 250 complimentary tickets.
Wow.
So you tell me you spent all of that money just to blow them. I mean, they did a field goal. 3 points is a field goal.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I guess they did.
Well, I just think that's too much money to be spending to play a school.
Well, I guess to us it is, but to them it was probably nothing.
Well, the kids should go to school for free.
They should.
Okay. If a school is able to pay $525,
man, they're able to do more than that. They get all that money. Ain't no telling where it goes.
But so I was sitting there, that part when I heard about it, I was just like, oh my goodness. But schools do it all the time. So therefore, I'm looking at caller, you could call back. I see somebody's actually trying to call us. But I'm sitting here like, if you're spending that type of money on a football game, why you won't allow the kids to go to school for free? Mona, what you got going on over there?
I don't know.
You got the phone ready?
This little thing hit this thing.
Yeah, but if you're going to spend $525,000 on a football game, why don't you allow the kids to go to school for free? And then Alabama don't have a lottery. Well, some states have lotteries.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, it actually help out with tuition.
Right.
But Alabama don't even have a lottery.
No.
You take your money to Georgia and Tennessee.
And that's where they're failing at, because why not get a lottery? At first they was like, it'll bring drugs and prostitutes.
Well, you got that anyway.
We already got it. It's already here. So
you
what's the excuse now?
Right.
Them public officials.
Well, you already have it. So my thing of it is, why not utilize it for...
Try to be so holy rolling.
I don't care about being holy roly.
They being holy roly.
Well, and still doing everything else. But anyway, I'm still stuck on this $525,000.
That is pretty steep, but
call back if you had something to say about that, because that really puzzled me.
That's
because
crazy.
I was sitting there and I was just like, I gotta figure this thing out, because I knew they paid something
right
to play them.
But you didn't think it was that much?
No.
Well,
because if you think about it, if you're doing $525,000 plus 500 complimentary tickets,
that's a lot. How much do a college game ticket cost?
It just varies anywhere. It just depends. Some are, 10, some 15, some 20. It just depends.
Okay.
But even that,
I don't think I ever been to a college football game.
Mona, you got it. Mona, I just need you to come on.
I never wanted to.
Well, I just like football. I like engaging with other people. So if that means football game, whatever. And I was sitting there looking at a lot of people, that's how you have to support people. And I want to give a shout out to Belinda Ball. That woman supports everybody. I was looking at her timeline this weekend. She done came to the concert with us, left the concert. She done went to the park, the R&B in the park. She done went to a women's, I mean, that's what I consider support. And it doesn't take everything. I mean, why we just can't be like that as a community, as a people? Because we so worried about one thing or another, but but she does it all the time, and it's just not for show. She literally, that's her walk.
She's genuine
with it, and I wish we had about so many more of her.
That would be nice.
And I try my best to support, but sometimes you get tired, you be here, there. But she literally, I want to give her a shout out. She actually do it. But back to the question at hand. $525,000 to play another college. Then you, as you say, walk the dog on them. 73-3.
Man.
Why do schools pay that much money? Somebody answer that question for me, because
I got that breaking ankles one day.
I bet the third string played on that. That much? That's ridiculous.
Oh my God. So everybody got to play that night.
They should have.
On the winning team, the 73. That's crazy.
Yes. Like I said, I caught bits and pieces of it, but I didn't actually watch it. But I was like, Mona Bona do everything today. But I just couldn't believe that much money was spent into that.
Well, I realized that Alabama is like football crazy. It's a lot of football fans in Alabama.
It's a lot of football fans, period.
Yeah, but Alabama, man, they are football crazy.
So I wonder, what did Alabama A&M do with the money that they paid them?
I don't know. Probably going to go towards fixing the school.
I doubt it.
Fixing the football field. It's going to be something to do with football. You know that.
Yeah. But that's crazy. But, that's way of life. People look at it and they just like, that's nothing. They should have done it. No, that's a lot of, people. And I guess I'm so passionate about it right now because I'm paying for college for a student. And I'm like, I don't get it.
Welcome. They can't go for free if you're paying their money. You got money. Man, it's been going on for years. When I was in school, it's like they cared more about the football team winning than somebody graduating.
Caller, we getting you on the line. One second. I'm getting you on the line. Okay, you're live.
Hello, this is Jafoni.
What's up, Jafoni?
Are you calling to tell us about this $525,000?
So basically, it is actually like, I think, like probably more than that. It's probably like right at $1 million. And so what it is they do that. We call them cupcake games, but at the same time, they pay them to do that because, it's not a practice game. It's like helping their school. So it really helps the school, even though they beat up on them, but it gives them like $1 million to the school or whatever.
Man, they didn't beat up on them. They murdered them.
I understand that part.
It ain't always been like that, though. It ain't always been like this ain't the first time they played them. Like Alabama A&M played them better than that the last time they played.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think they paid them to beat them?
No, because
I don't think so either.
No.
Just a question.
Alabama played West Kentucky. They had to play them too.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tennessee played
Chattanooga.
I think a little school. Yeah, so they had to play them. Arkansas played Pine
So you're trying
Bluff.
to say all of these schools paid the opponent to play them?
Well, it's helping the school. It's not just to whoop up on them.
No,
It's to help the school. It's to keep the money in the state. That's what that is.
I understand that, but the kids still. My issue with this is why it's not benefiting the students. It's not really because they're not. I can go on Alabama A&M. You can't go tell me that they use that money to build up on their dorms, to build on their meal plan, to help a student with some book. You can't tell me that's what happened with it.
Hey, they probably don't, but you know what I'm saying? In Auburn, you know, and they like in their office, they can just say, "Hey, we paid them that." We can't tell them, "Hey, go fix
what
this,
to
go
do
fix
with
that,
it."
I understand that part, but my issue is if you spend that type of money, it should be a clause in there that you should be helping someone. I mean, that's just how I think about it.
I don't think they care about it. I think it's all about football.
Well, it's crazy.
Well, it helps the school. Now, where the money go, you know how that
y'all gonna have to call in because y'all got me on the.
It helped the school with being recognized and stuff.
Yeah, it just helps the school because you know those schools need that money. So you think Alabama A&M gonna say, "Nah, we gonna go and play this team just to be on our schedule, and we not gonna get no money, or we can go and play Alabama Auburn and get this $1 million."
Well,
I would have got out there and played for that.
But they're not.
See what I'm saying?
But the students are not getting anything. That's the part that
they don't
bothers
care.
me.
It's not for the students.
Well,
it's for the school.
Listen, I'm a college mom that I'm paying, and I promise you, it just bothers me that we have our kids at these universities and they play these schools. And I do understand it's to help the school, but the school should be helping the kids.
Yeah, but you know how that is, though. It's about I'm gonna worry about me, and then they got to worry about them.
That's the issue. That's where we are as a nation. We're worried about self, and everything else is being destroyed. I mean, it shouldn't be like that, and that's why I'm pushing the issue that we should be supporting one another. Even locally, we do not support one another, but we tear somebody else down. You think if you support somebody, you because of you, I'm not saying you as an individual, because people think who they are, that's their support. No, it take you going to these events. It takes you doing different things in order for these things to keep going. If you can't just expect stuff to happen in your area, if you're not giving back. And that's what I'm saying about these schools. It's all about football, but you're going to have to give something for these kids to keep doing. Your enrollment go down, what you going to do? Preach, Tamika.
I don't think they going to keep on doing it. They've been doing this for years.
So when I come up there with some bologna, I want y'all to make sure y'all, do the same thing now. Come on now.
Well, you just let me know I have the skillet and the oil ready.
Well,
because I want mine fried.
Well, it's all about support. But we thank you, Jafoni, for calling us today.
Hey, make sure y'all go get y'all some bologna and go out there and vote, okay?
Yes, that's right. Definitely go vote. It's important. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, I mean, but it has ruffled me. I mean, because I look at it and support is support. If your school get paid that type of money, do something for these kids. And I'm just saying
you might need to start a rally or something because it's not going to stop.
We got all these rallies going on. People still not doing them. People don't care. If it's
they
not,
don't.
If it
all
doesn't.
All they want is money.
Well, no, I won't even say it's just all about money. They don't care if it's not them. That's the issue we're at.
Well, it could
that's
be.
Why
but the people that's getting it, what is it?
The people that getting it, that's just, it's school right there. They're not caring. I wish somebody could prove me wrong and tell me they're doing some of this money. Because I cannot tell you that Alabama A&M has a lot that they have transformed from year to year to help. And it's not just Alabama A&M. I'm just talking about schools in general, support in general. We always saying we want to help somebody. We're going to do different things, but we don't do it. But let it be you. Let it be your event. Let it be your stuff. Then you want to know why people not coming. Because it's karma. You don't do.
Well, yeah, but they know people coming to them games, so they don't care.
Well, they're going to fall short on them soon, especially if they lose it. But anyway, the scores this weekend were pretty.
Was it another blowout like that one?
No, I think that was the only one that was blowed out like that. UNA lost to Memphis this weekend, but they would come home and play this weekend. You know, they usually say you do better at home, so we'll see UNA play at home on this coming weekend. And the game Jafoni was actually speaking of was Tennessee, University of Tennessee. They played Chattanooga. It was 69-3.
Well, that was a blowout too.
Yeah, so that was a big one.
69-3.
Yes.
I never heard these numbers.
Texas Longhorn played Colorado State 52-0.
So it was just blowouts all through the nation, huh?
Oh, it was another blowout. Alabama played Wisconsin. I think that's Wisconsin. Let's see. Yeah, Western Kentucky 63-0.
Who won?
Alabama.
Okay. I just asked. I had to ask. You never know.
And it's like and Ole Miss played Furman 76-0.
Yeah, all these were blowout games. So did these schools go to different levels or something in the region?
Yeah, they wasn't in the same division.
I can see that.
I know.
So the coach is going to have to get on their job.
Well, you can't blame the coaches on this. I mean, if you're playing D1 schools,
that's true.
You're getting what you got. But why you spending all this money? That's my question.
You have to call the school and ask them.
You know I'm gonna call them off. Because I just want to know. I really truly want to know.
It's football.
Well, I know Troy, even though they lost, it was a really good game. Troy played Mexico on this past weekend. They lost by 2 points. Brittany was like, Mama, it was a good game. And they were sitting there like on pins and needles.
So that was a good game because it was close.
Yes.
Because them blowouts, you be like, they done made another touchdown.
I know. When it's a blowout like that, I get ready to go home. I just can't even sit there and just watch it. I like my blood pressure to get to ruin.
Okay. I watch my son's game, but them other games I can't watch.
Yeah. So they played, it was 28-6 is who Troy. But Florida A&M, and this is what I do want to find out. Troy is playing Florida A&M on September the 21st. I'm wondering if that's a paid game.
Are they?
I don't know.
Different divisions, or
I think they are, but I'm gonna find out.
Okay.
But don't stay tuned. We may have some tickets for that game that we'll be giving away. So stay tuned. Make sure you're listening to us. Even if you're up in the shows area, we'll be giving. We're gonna have some tickets for the Florida A&M and Troy game.
Yeah, some people will travel for that.
Yeah, on September the 21st. So y'all make sure you stay tuned. Keep it locked in, and we'll give you more details on that as we get closer.
Are you an Alabama fan?
No.
You're an Auburn fan?
Neither. My money go to Troy.
I guess I'm an Alabama fan.
Mm-mm.
Everybody I know is Alabama, so I go with Alabama.
Not
everybody I know. Some people go for Auburn, but Auburn, I just try to go with winners.
So really, she's not a fan. No,
I'm not a fan.
I'm not really a fan of either.
Mm-hmm.
I support both because they're both in Alabama.
Okay.
But if Troy was playing one of them, I'd be going for Troy.
Okay.
So that's how I look at it.
Okay. And then Nick Saban, he going to another team, isn't he?
I thought he retired and gone.
I thought he retired, but I thought they said he's going to be in another team in 25. Okay,
you're going to get details on that, Mom. But we're going to listen to us a little bit of music. I got my controversy. I got to figure out about this paying in these schools. I got to get some more details on that. But we want to keep it locked in. Make sure you download our app. That's Knox Media Group, and you can listen to both of our stations 105.1, the music muscle of the show is 1500 AM, the winning worship radio. That's 24 hours of gospel. And soon you will be able to listen to 105.9, the vibe. So make sure you keep it locked in on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe. Mona looking at me like, I don't have you any music yet. You're tuning in. We'll be right back. Bye.
What a shame. All right. A lady at the casino. She lost all her money. She said, don't feel sorry for me. No. Don't feel sorry, honey. But if you want to do a lady a favor, here's what I want you to do. Just loan me $2. Oh, until the next time I see you. But these last $2, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. One going for my bus fare, other one for the jukebox to hear me some blues. Gotta hear me some blues. She said I wouldn't be over here. My man had been treating me right. I came here to try to catch him, yeah. 'Cause he been sneaking around every night. But I got caught up over here, yeah. Got caught up in this scene. And I put all of my money in that doggone gallon machine. But these last $2, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, yeah, I'm not gonna lose. One going for my bus fare, and the other for the jukebox. I got to hear me some down home blues. Oh, Lord. That's $2. Not gonna lose. That's $2. Not gonna lose. Bus fare, jukebox. It's on blue. Lady at the casino lost all the money, yeah. She said, don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry, honey. If you want to do a lady a favor, here's what I want you to do. Just loan me $2 until the next time I see you. But these last $2, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. Both for my bus fare, other one for the jukebox to hear me some blues. Oh, yeah. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. I learned my lesson, and now, baby, I wanna hear some blues. All right. These last $2, no, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, I sure ain't going. Got one for my bus fare, or the one for the jukebox. I got to hear me some blues. Yeah, I think I said it again. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, sure ain't gonna lose. One goes for my bus fare, or the one for the jukebox. Oh, you got to hear me some loud.
We're back. You tune into 105.1.
Hey, the music muscle of the show.
And 105.9.
The Vibe, Dalton, Alabama.
We thank you for tuning in. We started out earlier with talking about these schools paying other schools to play, and I was reading up on it, and they said that is called a guarantee game, a paycheck games. It helps smaller college teams make a profit, but I still want to know where the money going.
Probably on the uniforms and stuff.
I don't know, Mom.
I don't either.
You making it sound good.
I'm just trying to.
You making it sound good, Mona.
There's no telling. I mean, they probably pocket some of it, but who knows? Yeah.
So that's basically what I actually was reading. But in the news, remember on Friday we were talking about the female in Dothan who actually
the chainsaw.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not funny.
It ain't funny.
No, we're not laughing at that. The woman accused of decapitating her lover's head.
So it was a lover.
Yes.
Okay. With
the chainsaw. So now they're saying she's going to face additional charges.
She done cut somebody else's head off. I'm just asking. She might be a serial killer.
But she's only 26.
Shoot, you don't see them little 11-year-old and 12-year-olds killing people?
Well, the police said he knew it would be a tough case when they arrived at the home earlier that week.
Okay.
I arrived at the scene, and after quickly looking, that was going to be a very difficult case and very complex. This is what one of the police officers said. The body of Bernardo Guzman was found on Tuesday in a car at his home. In this case, his lover is charged with his murder.
Okay.
I mean, do you think she sat there and thought all this through?
Probably so. If she moved the body and all that kind of stuff. They did say she moved the body?
Well, it doesn't.
Or did she cut his head off in the car?
Well, it didn't. It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
Now that would be kind of hard to do, unless no. He didn't have no other kind of wounds or anything. It ain't funny. It's crazy. Mental health is real. And you have to be mental to cut somebody's head off.
It's an expert for the case of Chad Bogren. A few years ago, a man found guilty of murdering his mother in the Dale of Dismissal. So this happens pretty much in that.
Look, decapitation.
Somebody else has done it in that area in Dale County.
So what are the other charges that she had?
Let's see. She has it didn't go back and tell what her other charges are, but they just
additional charges
are going to be additional charges.
Girl, premeditated murder.
Yeah, she had to. She thought about that thing.
She should have watched How to Get Away with Murder.
She probably did. That's
probably how she got caught.
mean, because it took them a couple of days before they figured it out. So she done watched some.
So was he reported missing or something?
Yes.
Okay. They was doing a wellness
because he was a handyman.
Oh, so he probably had appointments.
Probably had some appointments at places, and people knew him because a lot of based on the different articles, a lot of people were expecting him. They say he was always doing stuff. He's always, he was really nice. And
He
all
was
that.
probably always punctual and stuff.
Right.
Man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look it up and see if what have they figured out what the other charges are. What you got going on in the shows area? I know you got some news. You always have that crazy news.
Well, I have some celebrity news.
What you get?
Well, Kourtney Kardashian, she's the one that got the kids. She got about 3 kids. I thought she had more than that, but they say she got 3 because she just had another one. But anyway, she has announced that she is autosexual.
What is autosexual? I know you done figured that out. I ain't never auto mean you just going and going. Because that's what auto mean, repeat. What is Come on, give me the definition.
Okay, autosexual is when you pretty much fantasize about yourself. You're sexually attracted to yourself.
I knew it was gonna be out there. Wow.
I had to tell you that one.
So
it's feeling sexually attracted to yourself. Like you could look at a picture of yourself, or when you're doing your makeup or your hair or something. Talking about conceited.
Very much so. I mean, come on now. Well, it's a lot of autosexual people in this world. Then. They just ain't labeled it like that. I mean, I ain't never heard of that, Mona.
Well, that's my first time ever hearing about it, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
I never heard that one. I think they just made this one up. Maybe she was just telling people that she's sexually attracted to herself. And they made up a name.
They done came up with that today.
But they said they call it autosexual.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah.
You heard what I said, repeat. Well, I guess she keep talking about herself over and over.
I mean, I think all of them are autosexual. If you ask me, all the Kardashians, even the mama.
Yeah.
Because they are, what's the word for it? Conceited and very vain. So it don't surprise me.
That's weird, ain't it?
It's very weird. So she want to have sex with herself.
Huh? Now that's how you. Okay, I ain't gonna even ask. Don't tell me. I don't tell me. Because the kids are out of school today.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But okay, so I know you heard of the story of the woman that let the dog eat the child, attack the child. Well, she's charged with murder.
What is happening?
Because she allegedly ordered a dog to attack a 9-year-old girl.
So she bought a dog to just.
Well, I guess it was her dog. A couple of weeks ago, I was visiting home and a little girl was visiting, got bitten in the face by a stray dog. But they said the woman was holding the leash while the dog was attacking the child. So she's saying that it was an accident and she's falsely accused or whatever, but that's some crazy stuff.
Wow.
And it's just been a lot of cases of people and their dogs.
Yeah, but people just now with these animals, they just do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but this happened in Florida. You asked where it happened. It happened in Florida. And it was her boyfriend's daughter. And the dog was a Rottweiler.
Wow. So they stated, I told you I'll come back and let you know what other charges. They said it may take up a couple weeks to figure out exactly what additional charges will be that she will be charged with. because they're waiting on the autopsy report
Oh,
to see what were all the cause of death.
So do they think she beat him or something? And
possibly
she had to knock him out or something. She had to do something.
Because he was kind of a stockier guy.
Was she tiny?
Yeah, she's little. I mean, he wasn't big, but he wasn't.
He was bigger than her.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she just snapped, and sometimes you get that energy from that adrenaline.
Yeah. So it's gonna be, they're gonna be looking for something else to even charge her with. But she snapped.
She had to. How can you cut somebody's head off with a chainsaw?
Yeah, so
and be okay with it. And you say it was several days. She probably went to work like nothing happened.
She probably didn't work, Mama.
Well, I hope she didn't stay around with it. And she had to do it in the car. Because if she tiny, they claim she put the body in the car. So it probably happened in the car, unless she had help.
Now, that's what I thought. I said, she probably didn't do this by herself.
I'm sorry. Somebody call me and say, hey, I need you to help me hide a body.
Need you to help me kill somebody.
That's crazy.
This month is National Women's Friendship Day through the month of September.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
It's nice, but how many friends do you have?
How many true friends do you have?
Right, exactly.
That's a good question.
That's going to have to be one of our topics this week. But again, we would like to thank everybody for coming out to our concert on yesterday. It was really nice. We want to thank everybody for coming out. We want to thank Galilee Missionary Baptist Church for hosting. Want to thank them for the hospitality. I want to thank Yummy Wings because the wings were on point. I needed them wings because I hadn't eaten yesterday.
Did you?
They were good.
I didn't have time to eat no wings.
Don't talk about time, Mama.
So the Yummy Wings were yummy?
They were yummy. Yeah. So
Did she bring the fries or just the wings?
Just the wings.
Oh, okay.
And then she did little bags and had chips and drinks in it.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. So
because she didn't have to do that.
No.
That was wonderful.
Yeah, it was a little Capri Suns in a bag and fruit roll-ups.
Now, I did get one of the bags.
I didn't get a bag.
I got a bag. JV got me a bag.
I didn't get a bag, but a lot of people was asking for drinks for what I was told. And if they would have got a bag, they would have known. There was drinks in the bag. But yeah.
So they didn't want the bag.
Yeah, but they did like me, probably got them wings and kept on kicking.
Probably.
But yeah, the wings were good. So make sure you go over to Yummy's over in Sheffield. And that address is
324 South Montgomery Avenue in Sheffield, Alabama.
It's right in front of Foodland where the old McDonald's used to be. It's in that building. So make sure you go over there and let them know you heard it on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, Dothan. So come on, drive up from Dothan.
That'll be nice.
You going over there and get you some?
Yeah.
Oh.
Some wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Garlic Parmesan and some Cajun ranch fries with extra Cajun.
Well, I had the ranch yesterday because you could put whatever flavor you wanted on the wings.
Was that dry or wet? Because you usually get dry. You don't like getting your hands dirty.
They were wet.
Oh, you ate them? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Y'all got to know Tamika. She do not like getting her fingers dirty.
They were wet. So I was like, okay, had to eat them. But
I don't like the dry ones. I can eat them, but if I'm ordering them, that wet lemon pepper.
Yeah. So yeah, it was those. They were good. So make sure y'all go over there and want to again thank our sponsors. If you need some good carpet tiles, go see them at the Carpet Store on Wood Avenue. Make sure you continue being supporters of our community bank, Lister Here Credit Union. And make sure you also, if you're having a flood or a fire, any type of water damage, hit them up at Service Master SP2.
Speaking of carpets, I wanted to get one of them carpets back there in the back. I was hoping that nobody get it.
What carpets?
It was those area rugs in there.
I saw those. Those were really nice.
Yes.
And one of them went really well with my living room.
Because I can't afford to buy banana.
Yeah.
But Jamie went back there. Jamie went shopping.
He came out with a book bag.
I thought he just had school supplies.
Uh-huh.
And last night he came in with a big T-shirt on. I was like, Jamie, where you get that T-shirt from?
Jamie's got something.
He said, I got this from the church.
Aw.
He got him some Vans.
Did he? Could he fit them?
Mm-hmm. He was like, Mom, these shoes say 3. I wear 3. I can't wear them. You know, Vans, their shoes, they make their shoes kind of narrow.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, maybe I need to take my socks off. I said, you wear them shoes with no socks? I said, we'll get you some thinner socks. I said, you wear them shoes with no socks, they're going to be stinking. And he was like, okay. But he liked them. And I showed him how to unlace them so they would stretch out. But he liked them. They're cute.
Well, that's good.
I thought all you had in that bag was some. He's like, Mom, I got something for the house too.
What did he? I know he got something for
He
me.
was so excited. He came in there with a white curtain. He only got one. I was like, thank you, baby.
Did he open the curtain up and took one out of the bag?
I think, they said,
panels.
yeah, it was just one panel. And I was like, okay, I'm going to put it between my black and white curtains. He was like, okay, Mama. He's like, I had to get something for the house. I had to think about other people.
Oh, see? Thinking about other people, supporting.
And he's 6, so.
Yes, supporting other people, supporting other things. And that's all I'm asking. Support.
I should have told him to get that rug.
He couldn't carry that rug in
I
that
know.
backpack. So we want to thank y'all for coming out to our 3rd annual event. Make sure you keep it locked in. We got one more event for this year that we're coming up with. So make sure y'all keep it locked in. Dothan, we will be there for the Peanut Festival. And we're going to have another event coming up. We're going to bring the whole crew down so you can meet the whole crew. So
that'll be nice.
Keep it locked in and we'll let you know more details. I was actually talking with someone last night that lives in Dothan, and they was trying to give me an area and said what we need to go to.
Okay. Well, when we visit.
Yeah, they said it's an area that we need to just go focus on. So we'll be coming to Dothan. I have some other people. If y'all have any ideas of different things you would like Knox Media Group to do, just give us a call, 256-712-2887, because our motto is love, unity, and diversity.
That's it.
All right. So back to this college football, Mona.
Okay. College football.
It looked like they had a blowout on everybody this weekend.
I told you, I felt it.
You
After you said that score, I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah. So
73. That was the worst one, though.
Well, yeah. Yeah. So they always bad to me. So, like I said, they said it's common. It's a common strategy for a group of schools to play smaller schools to help with their payback.
Do they make you feel better, or you want some more information?
I still want to know what they're using their money for. They still ain't telling me.
You think they're gonna tell you?
No, but I don't really understand because, like, some of these, HBCUs. They charge so much. And I can say that because I went to a HBCU.
Okay.
The tuition is almost just as much as a large university.
Right. Well, it's going to be like that. It's a black college.
But the dorms, the housing is ran down.
They need to rebuild.
Yes. They don't upkeep them.
Not like the Handy Center.
Yeah, exactly. Fall hand in hand.
I feel you. And they treat... I mean, it's a well-known fact, and everybody can say what they want to say because, I don't care. I'm just saying black people get treated bad. It's like we deserve less than other people.
But my thing of it is we do not support our schools. We don't give back to our schools.
We don't support nothing.
No. And then we always want to know why the other folks got it. Because they going to support and they going to give back to it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
That is. It's the mindset. And like you said, they don't care.
Yeah.
Because it's not them.
No. Because I was sitting there, with Brittany attending Troy. I attended a HBCU. My son attended a HBCU. And it's so different.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Better dorms and
yes.
Yep.
Her housing, her housing look like she living in a house. They are nice.
And probably the same price.
Cheaper.
Oh, that's messed up.
Cheaper. So, I just can't get it.
You think that they do that to steer people away from the HBC?
No, because they push for you to go attend them.
But charge you more money.
Oh yeah, you're paying more. You're paying more because I attended Tougaloo College way back when.
Okay.
And I think my tuition then was $30,000.
Really? You had a scholarship or you paid out of pocket?
Both. But I only went because I had a scholarship.
Okay.
But it didn't cover everything.
And see, a lot of people dog people out for not taking them scholarships and stuff like that. But maybe they don't know everything about it, because just because you get a scholarship, you still got to have money.
Oh yeah, a scholarship does not all the time pay for everything. It just depends on what your scholarship is for. Because some of them get scholarships for books, some get scholarships for academics, some get scholarships for housing.
So when they get a full ride, I done heard people say, you got a full ride.
But
do they pay for everything?
Sometimes, but you may have to pay for your books, or you may have to pay for your meal.
The books are high.
Yeah, and you may have to pay for your meal plan. A meal plan is high.
Well, I went to a community college, and I had to get a Pell Grant and a student loan.
Yeah. So it's expensive.
Everybody think them Pell Grants
are free.
I mean, you don't have to pay a Pell Grant back, but a lot of people get it confused. They throw them student loans at you.
Right.
And you be like, man, okay, because I done paid for my books and all. If you don't get no used books, you still gonna have to pay out of pocket because those books are expensive.
Exactly.
And it's just crazy. It's crazy. And they throw them student loans at you and you be like, hey, I got me some money. It's some good money.
They balling out for a week.
Yeah. Or a month. It depends on how you spend your money, but yeah. It come in handy, but then the government gonna get their money back regardless. So don't think you cheating the government.
Yeah, because definitely, we were talking about that the other day, actually, where they're not going to be doing any more the forgiveness.
I didn't even know they did any of them because they didn't never contact me. Because mine need to be forgiven.
Well, they probably wanted you to contact them.
They would call, but it's so many scams going on. You don't know, because I had got several calls, and I called the place that my student loans was from, and they were like, "Don't never answer those calls because we're not gonna call you."
Right. That's why I say that's why you ain't get them on, because they ain't calling you.
Well, I called them. They said, we haven't got you on the list yet. Okay. So I'm still. They garnished my check one time.
For the student loan?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And it was a lot.
And it was a lot.
I think, okay, I understand they want their money back and stuff like that. And I understand the garnishment and stuff like that. But people still got to live. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask for a student loan. You asked me, did I want a student loan?
Well, when we were talking about scamming, it's actually that people are getting calls. Florence Utility actually sent out a message today.
People scamming from Florence Utilities.
Calling them, telling them about
they're going to turn their lights off.
Or different things.
I'm just asking. Oh, God. That's kind of scary, though, for real.
If you receive a phone call and it said it's from Florence Utility, it's not Florence Utilities. So,
and parents, educate your kids, because it's a girl out here that's scamming these little young kids into giving her their money. I'm scared for the girl.
So she calling people saying
that and these little young kids, they want fast money and easy money, but the girl is telling people, hey, if you send me, and this is a girl they know that's in their little clique or whatever, if you send $500, I'll send you 1,000 back or whatever. It's this program and stuff like that. So they were like, man, I need this money. I can move out with this money and stuff. So she scammed a lot of people, and a lot of people are angry with this girl. And I'm scared she gonna come up missing.
I hope she don't.
I hope she don't either, but she needs to get them folks their money back if she don't want to come up missing. Because they said they already said that they don't care. They on Facebook saying what they gonna do to her.
Wow. So
you don't play with people's money or emotions.
No. So make sure you are being aware of it's a lot of scamming going on. So if people call and ask for your personal information, Florence Utilities said, please do not give out your information because they are not called. And I know they ain't called nobody because I can give, they can have you can call the Florence Utilities with your account number. They want to know your social security number, your address,
how many kids you got,
what's your blood type. You know, when I first moved, the prefix at the end of my utility thing, I was always giving them that because I wasn't programming my mind of the new prefix because, you know, the number changes when you move. You keep the same account number, but the prefix at the end changes. And I was giving them that old one, and they would never, they was like, no. They weren't even telling me that I wasn't.
That it had changed.
I mean, they wasn't even acting like that I knew any better.
Right. They weren't trying to tell you no better either.
No, they was like, no, that's incorrect. So I'm like, okay. So I had to actually look at it and I'm, oh, okay, this is it. And they was like, oh, yes, that's it.
The problem I had with Florence Utility, and I don't know about anybody else's utility because I always been in Florence, but can't nobody else pay your bill. That's crazy to me. Now, if they was trying to take money out, I can understand. But they trying to pay the bill so this person's light won't get turned off. That messed up a lot of the sugar daddies.
I ain't never know that.
They will not let you. You got to have that person's ID or something. It's crazy. I sent my daughter up there to pay my bill when she was living with me on my lease, and they wouldn't let her pay my bill.
Wow. I didn't know that. I thought I sent my.
I thought I was tripping or something. I was like, so you telling me that somebody want to pay a bill and you won't let them pay a bill, regardless of the situation? If somebody want to pay your bill, you should let them pay your bill.
Wow.
Somebody might want to pay it forward.
That's right.
And don't want to be recognized because some people don't do it for show and stuff like that. That make me mad.
Also in football this week is Muscle Shoals homecoming. So Muscle Shoals will have their parade on Friday. So that's going on. And next week is Florence homecoming. A lot of
homecomings is coming around fast.
I know. Muscle Shoals is this coming weekend.
Oh my goodness.
So that's going on this week. But we'll keep you updated on any changes, any roadblocks, any road closes that's going on for football. For these homecoming parades that's coming up. And make sure you look up Shows Up News. And we have all of the homecomings that we know of locally in our area. They are actually in Shows Up News. Dothan, we will be getting those for you. But right now, all of Florence, Muscle Shoals, Tuscumbia, Carbon County, Lauderdale County that we knew of is actually in the upcoming Shows Up News that will be out this coming Thursday.
Yes, y'all be ready for it because we got a lot of exciting stories in there.
Yeah. We're going to take us another quick little break. We're going to listen to some music, but we're going to come back. We're going to give out our birthdays. And if you have a birthday, would like to wish somebody happy birthday, you can call us after this break.
And I got something really important to talk about when we get back.
Okay. Mona said she got to talk about some stuff. So make sure you keep it locked in on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe. So we'll be right back, guys, right after this song. What you giving us, Mona? What we can listen to? SZA. So we'll be right back, right after SZA.
If there's another universe, please make some noise. Give me a sign. This can't be life. If there's a point to losing love, repeating pain, it's all the same. I hate this place, stuck in this paradigm. Don't believe in paradise. hell is like this. Got to be more, got to be more. Sick of this head of mine. Intrusive thoughts that paralyze. Nirvana's not, it's advertised. This got to be more. Been here before. Life's better or sadder. Got to break this pattern. Floating away. Find something worth saving. It's all for the taking. I always say, I'll be better on Saturn. None of this matters. Dreaming of Saturn. Oh, if karma's really real, how am I still here? Just seems so unfair. I could be wrong though. If there's a point to being good, then where's my reward? The good die young and poor. I gave it all I could. Stuck in this terror dome. All I see is terrible, making us hysterical. It's got to be more, got to be more. Sick of this head of mine. Intrusive thoughts that paralyze. Nirvana's not, it's advertised. It's got to be more, been here before. Life's better or sadder. Got to break this pattern. Floating away. Find something worth saving. It's all for the taking. I always say, I'll be better on Saturn. None of this matters. Dreaming of Saturn. Oh. You can't see it. It's electric. You gotta feel it. It's electric. Ooh, it's shocking. It's electric. Dig it, I mix it with the bubble, let the man. She's a moving along like she's so good. You gotta know it. It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. That you can't hold it. It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. But you know it's there. Here, there, and everywhere. I've got to move. I'm going on a party ride. I've got to groove, groove, groove. And from this music I just can't hide. Are you coming with me? Come, let me take you on a party ride. And I'll teach you, teach you, teach you. I'll teach you the electric slide. Some say it's mystic. It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. You can't resist it. It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. You can't do without it. It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. Thinking of somebody, she's a chicken, a feeling jolly. She's a moving along like she's so good. Don't wanna lose it. It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. But you can't use it. It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. But you know it's there. Heaven and everywhere.
to the electric slide. You can't see it. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. You gotta feel it. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Ooh, it's shocking. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. You got Miss Kelly with the button at the belly. She's a moving along electric. She's all got the boogie. You gotta know it. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. That you can't hold it. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. But you know it's there. Hey, there I get away. Hola, hola, hola. Donde, donde, lo. Hola, hola, donde, donde, lo. Donde, donde, lo. You're listening to 105.1.
The music muscle of the shows.
And we're listening to 105.9.
The Vibe, Dalton, Alabama.
That's right. I know everybody, we have been having a good show. We started out earlier talking about, we want to thank each of you for being part of Knox Media Group. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming out on yesterday.
Thank you guys. We really enjoyed you all.
Yeah, it was really nice. Hope you were able to get something that you really need or wanted. Mona was talking about how JV got everything he wanted and some. So yesterday was a good day. We gave away a lot of trips. I know people were like, those trips are not real, but they are. So I want to go to Gatlinburg myself, but I did.
I do too, but I don't want to get on that road.
What do you mean?
The road to Gatlinburg.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mona.
Man, the little squiggly road.
Oh, that road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't like that.
Yeah. So we want to, that was nice with the trips. We gave away gift cards. We gave away gifts, discount cards. It was all kinds of stuff given away yesterday. So it was really nice. I just want to thank everybody who helped us to make this even better. Thank you, Pastor Knox, for giving on your birthday. Want to thank Florence City Schools. Want to thank the Carpet Store. Yummies. Thank you for the wings. Those wings were really good.
Delicious.
And I needed that at that time because I did not want to be part two.
I know. I thought I was going to be you yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't want to be part two on that.
Hot.
Yeah, so I want to thank you for that. So everything was a good day. It was really nice. So and thank you for that. And so we also was talking about the football. Why they pay to play and where the money going to? I want to know. I still want to know, y'all. So if y'all know, y'all call me, let me know. Because Auburn played Alabama A&M this weekend, and they made what we know they made at least $525,000, and they gave away tickets.
They need new asphalt on the field.
Asphalt, Mona.
Whatever they call it.
No, it's not asphalt.
Well, whatever it is, that fake grass. They need the fake grass.
Because you know what asphalt is.
No, I don't.
Concrete.
Well, it's up under there.
So, no, I know they ain't use it for asphalt. But anyway, I want to know where the money going. But anyway, and we've just had great discussions all about what's going on in the news. Mona gave me a new word with the Kardashian. Autosexual.
Yes.
I've never in my days.
Kourtney Kardashian is autosexual.
Wow.
And Tamika says a lot of people that's autosexual.
I mean, if they loving themselves like that.
It's good to love yourself, but That's a little extreme.
So she want to have sex with herself.
Well, it aroused her
Oh.
to think about it.
Okay, let's time for the birthdays, y'all. It's time for the birthdays. And I know it's a lot of people celebrating. It's September. Can you believe it's September already?
Man, no.
I mean September. September the 2nd, to be exact.
September the 2nd. Are you ready?
We got the birthday song. Mona said you asking for too much.
It's my birthday.
All right, guys.
It's my birthday.
So it's our birthday. Let's see who we got, Mona B.
You might know a couple of these.
Okay, let's see. I doubt it.
Cat Williams.
Okay, happy birthday, Cat Williams. How old is Cat Williams?
He was born in 71.
So he is 53.
Happy birthday, Cat Williams. Selena Johnson. She sang, want to pay the cost, you got to be the boss. Want to be a man, you got to wear the pants.
Okay.
Brandon Ingram. He played for the Lakers.
Okay.
Casey. JoJo and Casey.
Okay.
Tony Thompson. Damson Idris. You don't know him either.
Who is that, Mona?
You know, Idris' son.
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know.
The black British man. But anyway, he dated Steve Harvey's daughter.
Oh.
And
yeah, just a little bit.
And he was one of her little puppets. She date guys and make them sign an NDA or whatever that thing is. And it's crazy. And they know how she is.
She must be loving herself too.
She might be autosexual.
Yeah. All right. Some of my birthdays I have off of Facebook. Happy birthday, Aaliyah Thompson. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Beverly Ball. Happy birthday, Shannon Patterson. Happy birthday, Pastor Green Davidson. Happy birthday to Mike Adams over at the Park and Rec. Birthday was yesterday. Okay. And today, happy birthday to Joel Hogan, the DJ. Joel Hogan. And he's the city council for leading. He has a lot going on. And happy birthday, one of my homeboys from back home, Daniel Morris. Attorney Daniel Morris.
Attorney. Okay.
You know what is so people that know them, their whole family is an attorney.
Okay.
His dad was an attorney, his sister's an attorney, and he's an attorney.
So they got a firm.
Yeah, Morris.
Okay.
Well, he actually lives in Louisiana. So.
Well, my Facebook birthdays are Keithia Hughes, Deborah Dortch, Sean Thompson, William Mookie Hadaway, Pamela McDaniel, Justin Coates, and you already said Joel Hogan, Darren Sargent. So happy birthday to each and every one of you who had a birthday today. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Yes. Y'all are Labor Day babies.
That's right.
Today.
So, happy birthday. That's a good thing. But yeah, so yeah, I was sitting there thinking about, I'm like, Lord, it's a lot of birthdays, but happy birthday. A good thing Pastor Knox said yesterday at the concert, it's your birthday if you open your eyes up.
Yeah, and those are your gifts.
Yes, so
2 gifts.
So that's a good thing. So happy birthday to each of you from Knox Media Group. If you have any birthdays you would like us to announce, or if you would like to announce birthdays or anniversaries, you can call us at 256-365-1000.
And if you want to be a sponsor, call 256-712-2887.
That's
and one of us answer the phone.
Yep. So make sure you give us a call and let us know some things that you would like us to talk about. And also, though, if you're one of our sponsors, we get to advertise you on one of us, all of our different platforms. We have Snapchat, we have TikTok, we have Spotify, we have YouTube. And also with our YouTube, we'll be giving away a car this year. So make sure you go subscribe and leave your email address in the comments because you may be one of the winners of one of our cars. We also have our website, www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. We have our Facebook page, 105.1. We have, what's the Dothan one?
My Vibe, the Facebook page.
Yes.
My V, 105.9, Dalton, Alabama.
Make sure you go like that. We have our sister station Facebook page. This is WKAX 1500 AM. And we have Knox Media Group. But you can find us all on Knox Media Group. And also our new app is Knox Media Group. If you have the old one, make sure you delete it and get the new one. And that way you're getting both stations, 105.1, the Music Muscle of the Shows, and 1500 AM. And soon you'll be able to listen to 105.9, The Vibe.
That's it. We have 30 minutes left of the show. I want to talk about something that I seen on social media. And it kind of really bothered me when I saw it. And it was a big debate. I mean, it was like these two white women, they had a podcast and they were talking about using washcloths. They said that only poor people use washcloths. And she was like, do you use a washcloth? She was like, oh no, I would have to throw it in the trash after I use it. And she was like, well, what do you use? She's like, my hand.
So are you going to cut your hand off?
Throw it in the trash because that's nasty. And then you go and eat. Baby, come on now.
I'm wondering, dude, why would you use I don't know.
She said she used her hand to wash her body. I don't see how that body get clean. That's probably why a lot of these people around here smelling like they smell. But they said that they do not use washcloth, that only poor people use washcloths. I guess only poor people use deodorant too, because some of them be stinking. And I'm just saying, how you gonna say only poor people use? Well, I guess I'm poor because I use a washcloth.
Yes. But do you use the same, a lot of people say, do you use the same washcloth for your face as you do as your body?
Do you use the same washcloth on your face?
That you shower with?
The face is the first thing you better be washing.
A lot of people.
I hope.
I'm just asking.
I've heard that. I have heard that. And I heard a lot of people debating about that. And they was like, how you going to wash your tail and then wash your face?
Right.
Why wouldn't you wash your face first?
Yeah, that's what I've actually been told. Why would you use a washcloth? Why do you take a shower and then you wash your face?
But if I did do it, it's mine.
I'm like, I don't know.
I wash my face first.
Well, I wash my face when after I brush my teeth. So I do that before I even get in the shower. That's the first thing I do when I hit the floor. Mm-hmm. But it was so funny. Somebody asked my daughter the other day, and they said, oh my gosh, your mom's teeth look so good. Mm-hmm. How much did she pay to get them done? Brittany said the Lord blessed her with all this.
That's so funny.
People don't think folks can have good teeth without them being dentures.
I've heard that. That's so crazy. But that's just, I don't know. People just got their own way of thinking. But why would you say poor people do this and rich people do that? Because I believe some rich people do use washcloths or whatever.
I think people in general use washcloths.
It's a lot of them that don't, though. It's a lot of them don't. Some of them say they just use the soap. You going to use that soap again?
Okay, what do y'all think? Should you use a washcloth or should you not?
Should you use your hand to wash your areas?
I don't know how you're getting clean.
I don't see how you getting. I told you. That might be where all that smell coming from. You see on Facebook, everybody talking about they don't know why people smell the way they do. And that might be one of the reasons.
It has to be.
Because you cannot. I just don't see how you can wash off everything. Dead skin and all that other stuff you trying to get off your body with your hand.
You can't.
That's weird to me.
I don't know.
And then when you washing your area, what with your hand?
So then they wash the body, then they use the hand and wash the face.
Probably. And then go eat.
And then smelling everything. But anyway.
Or go put the dog on the counter or something. I don't know. That's just weird to me. I don't know. Y'all call in and let us know what you do. Do you use a washcloth or do you use your hand to wash your private areas?
I'm using a washcloth. Matter of fact, I use 2 and 3 of them. And that's why I'm glad I live in my own house because I can mess up how many times I want to mess up.
Man, I bought so many washcloths though. You got to though. Because Walmart, Walmart got that big old bundle of.
But I can't use no real thin one.
I can use thin ones and I can use thick ones, but I don't know them thick ones. Some of them thick ones is too thick.
Well, my preference is kind of a in between.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the thin ones. You might as well use your hand.
Now the real thin ones, it is something that's see through.
I know. You might as well use your hand.
But like when I worked at Bed Bath and Beyond, they had some, and it was like super thick, and I didn't even put them in the dryer because you would spend so much money trying to dry it.
Oh no.
Because it was so thick. Now it absorbed wonderful. I love the absorption, but the cost of drying it over, you have to turn your dryer on 3 times for them to get dry.
Oh wow.
They were real thick. I liked them. I liked the way it felt against my skin, but I didn't like the fact that I had to keep on drying
them over and over.
That's when a clothesline come in handy.
I ain't doing that either.
You don't hang out clothes?
No.
I would rather hang out clothes than dry them.
Let me tell you, I'm just one of those ones. I'm like, hanging out clothes, that's too much.
I'm from the country. I like hanging out clothes.
And then your clothes are hard.
It's not if you use fabric softener.
Well,
they'll be hard. And if you don't use fabric softener, yes, it's going to be extremely hard. Well, but if you use fabric softener, they'll be
have never had to experience that since I left my grandmother's house. When I used to go to Mississippi when we were younger, and she would say, "Yeah, I got to go out there and hang them clothes out in the line." I'm like, "Who clothes?"
I'm going to go outside and build me a clothesline.
I would actually take my clothes to my other grandmother's house when we would go to Mississippi so she could wash my clothes. Because she didn't believe in hanging clothes out either.
I don't believe in paying that high utility bill. But
I look at it this way, you're going to pay it anyway.
Not really.
Well,
because the dryer, God, they use a lot of electricity.
I'm using the washer, the dryer.
Now, I use the washer and I use the dryer. But if I got a clothesline, I ain't using that dryer. I use it for something I need immediately. But no, I like hanging out clothes.
Well, I don't know. It's just like I use it for everything. I use my washer, my dryer. I just like, I'm one of those, like, I know I ain't got nothing no way, so I'm gonna just use it.
Well,
the Lord will provide.
When I had a dishwasher in my house, I ain't turned that thing on.
I don't too much care for that. I like to wash my own dishes.
I gotta have the Clorox.
Yeah. So what do y'all think? Should you use your hand or a washcloth?
Y'all go by and let us know. We need to know, because that really took me down the street. I was like, poor people use washcloths?
I have never heard of that. No. Over in Decatur. Decatur always got something going on. A 32-year-old woman assaulted an elderly woman with a hammer before leaving the scene. Officers say when they arrived, they found an elderly woman suffering from multiple injuries. She was transported to the Huntsville Hospital for treatment. Later, they found the lady with first-degree assault, and she's booked in the Morgan County Jail with a $50,000 bond. So, is folks crazy or
yeah.
what?
Everybody crazy, but some are a little bit more crazier than others.
I mean, a hammer. Come on now. These folks just do what just going crazy.
They using hammers and stuff.
Hammers, anything. Just being
chainsaws.
Yes, just being violent.
And hedge clippers and all kind of stuff.
I ain't heard the hedge clippers yet, but it ain't.
Yeah, somebody decapitated somebody with hedge clippers.
Oh wow.
Over drug money. It's crazy out here. I'm telling you, everybody crazy. But some people are a little bit more crazy than others.
Yeah, the 74-year-old man has been arrested for assault after injuring his brother,
Mm-hmm.
with a knife. Yeah. I mean, crazy.
And you pull up stories and you just be like, did they really do that? Did that really happen? And I mean, don't nothing really surprise me, but I just be like, now come on now.
Yeah,
That's got to be made
so
up.
he was arrested with he went to the brother went to the hospital with serious injuries. But this man was 74 years old
74.
that did it.
Oh, I was thinking he was the victim.
No.
Oh man, he might have, you know what, dementia or something.
Well,
That's
so
crazy.
so 74 years old.
Well, y'all better get in church. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Get in church.
All right. Make sure you download our app. That's Knox Media Group. And you can find 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. Shows Up News, our sister station, WKX 1500 AM. And also make sure on Friday morning, we call back. I think you hung up. But call back. But on Friday mornings at 7:30 a.m., we have a youth spotlight. On last week, we had two young men, Tori Jones and Chandler Dixon, came in on at 7:30 a.m. for our show this week. We're gonna have us two more guys, two more. I won't say the guys. It could be two more youth spotlights that will be coming on this Friday. So make sure you keep it locked in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe, for our Friday morning spotlight with our youth. We got to keep them involved so we don't have to hear so many stories about them and all this other stuff. This coming week is Muscle Shoals homecoming, so we'll keep you updated on the route of what they'll be doing and where they'll be at. So that's this coming weekend. And also on Monday is
the fair.
Yep, North Alabama State Fair that will be over in Muscle Shoals Fairground.
People done took the excitement out of the fair for me.
Have they?
Yes, because they don't know how to act. I get tired of going to the fair and have my kids out there and then somebody else's kids out there acting like animals. I just don't like it.
I just go to the fair for the food.
I used to go for the food, but they done messed that up too. Yeah. Them homemade corn dogs and the Polish sausage. They used to have some good food.
Yeah, so that's what I go for, the food.
I think inflation changed a lot of stuff because people getting cheaper stuff, and then I don't know, it just don't taste the same. And it might be the cook.
Yeah, could be the cook.
It could be the cook.
So we'll have to keep it up. But caller, you can call us back. We just had somebody try to call, and the phone hung up on you for some reason.
I wonder, was they calling about the football money or the bathing?
I hope they bathe. I mean, I can't say how they bathe because that's their preference. I mean, but I know what we do.
Oh God, you use your hand.
Yeah, but I mean, some people, that's what they choose to do.
Yeah, to each his own. If that's what you want to do. But for them to say, oh, it's so nasty to use a rag, it's nasty to use your hand.
Yeah.
To me.
Mona said to her.
Yeah, I can't say what other people. I mean, people like different things, but just for them to say poor people use washcloths. Yeah, poor people use washcloths.
Yeah, for them to stereotype who should be using the hand and who shouldn't be. That's pretty bad.
Well, label me poor baby because I use a washcloth. The number is 256-365-1000 if you want to call in. We had a caller and they hung up. So call back, caller, and let us know what you think.
Yeah, we want to know because that's a
good interesting.
Question. It's very interesting because I want to know. Yeah, I want to know.
That goes back to the people that says they don't bathe until they smell themselves. And in this heat, I hope they smell themselves every day because this heat is hot. And I know your body is letting go of some serious waste.
Mona B is on it today.
I mean, I'm just saying, bathe yourself. Get in some water.
Proper hygiene for the summer, winter, fall, and spring months. No matter what time of year it is. You have to bathe.
Yes, you got to bathe.
Yeah, you have to bathe no matter what time of year it is.
But they said that McConaughey, whatever his name is, they said he smells so bad on the movie scenes and stuff. Them women don't even want to be next to him.
Right. It's crazy. I don't know.
I think you should respect other people when you got to be around them, regardless of your beliefs or not. I mean, God, don't nobody want to smell that stuff.
Do you think? I mean, would you be offensive if that's your culture or things like that?
I think you should be around people that think like you. That if they want to smell like that, be around people that smell like you.
Yeah, but I was just wondering if that would be considered, out of belief or.
And then you never know. Some people have health problems.
Yeah.
Some people have some real bad health problems. Like I knew this person. They used to get boils up under their arms.
But would you tell them? I mean, if you was smelling, would you say something?
Well, other people did.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of offended her, but she was like, I can't help it. I can't put no deodorant on my arm with these boils up under my arm. So it was kind of bad. I felt bad for her because she had a health problem. Now, if she didn't have no health problem, it would be a different story, whether you got offended or not. I mean, I think people should tell people. Yeah. And then again, okay, they say you should change from deodorant to antiperspirant every now and then for your body to.
I ain't doing all that.
That's what they said. Like use
I just feel like
deodorant
I feel
1
like if
month.
It's not broken, don't fix it.
Well, no, but some people have to do that.
Well, I mean, if you have to, that's each his own. But if it's not broken, don't fix it. Because some things, I mean, you just shouldn't be messing with. If it ain't nothing wrong with it, don't do it. But again, I want to thank everybody for coming out to our 3rd annual gospel concert on last night. Everything was nice. If you were out there, make sure you go check them out over at Yummy's. And that address is, I'm going to get it down pack in a minute.
324 South Montgomery Avenue, Sheffield, Alabama. I was going to say Florence. Sheffield, Alabama.
And what I like about them, their hours are from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. So you should never be hungry.
So you got to leave the club a little bit early to get there. Club closed at 2.
I bet you if you call it in, they'll still there waiting. So make sure you go see them over at Yummy's. Let them know you heard it on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. And also make sure you go see our friends over at Greenway Kia and Shows Hyundai. They have some great cars for you, but go let them know you heard it on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. If you would like to be one of our sponsors, again, you can call us at 256-712-2887, and we will get your business out there. You've been tuned in to the Lunchtime Show with the old school preacher who's on the absence, the church secretary,
and the choir president.
All right, make sure you keep locked in every day. Make sure you tune in to the Ain't It Main show at 5, and make sure you tune in to the 118 experience at 7 o'clock. So keep it locked in. Up next is going to be D.L. Hughley. Right now, you're listening to the Lunchtime Show with the old school preacher that's out and the church secretary
and the choir president.
All right, guys, have a great evening. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself and make sure you stay hydrated because it's very important. It's a lot going on and we don't need anyone getting sick, but especially take a bath. No matter how you take it.
Use a washcloth.
So we'll see. All right. Thank you. Have a good day. Love you. What you got to say, Mona? What you want to tell the people?
Hey, y'all, love each other.
Yeah.
First, love God, love yourself, and love each other.
Yeah. So make sure if you find out where the money going to with the football, with the small schools.
That really got you.
Yeah, they got me because I saw.
twisted.
Yeah, they got me all the way twisted. But yeah, if you find out, let me call in tomorrow and let me know. But we're gonna have a great topic tomorrow. We'll be back with you at the same time, same place on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9,
Dalton, Alabama.
the vibe. We'll be back. Bye. Bye.